Hi guys, this is Chris with Flippin's Geckos. I'm gonna go over an enclosure build here of one of our grow out tanks. I put this tank together probably about a year ago. So this is some archive footage with a new voiceover on it. So here I'm just going through, finding random shapes to kind of mark the radius that I want to carve out of the foam. And what ended up working best was a little candle lid that was laying around. And then what I've done here is I've just kind of slowly carved into the shape that I want. I wanted it to look like part of the castle head crumbled in, and I'm just kind of carving in an area to look like some rubble. Here I've put a backing on it and made it a bit thicker. And also I started carving in all of the bricks. I did these all with a little razor blade or X-Acto knife. It was actually fairly quick. And this is after I've gotten it all painted. Used a dry brush technique and a brick sealant paint, and then I just siliconed it to the back glass and some weights on there to just kind of keep it. I'm gonna start, I put a few leca pebbles in the little flower pot I have in the top up there to kind of help with drainage, keep everything from getting swampy up there. And then I'm filling the bottom with leca pebbles for the drainage as well. Just a screen here for a substrate barrier to keep the substrate out of the water retention area. We're just going to fill it up with some substrate here. Now what I did with this is I kind of put the plants in here before I actually planted them down to kind of find out where I wanted them. As I'm watching this now though, I see that actually only one of these plants is still alive. Everything else has been replaced with bin trampling or just didn't make it for whatever reason. It's always a good idea to kind of figure out where everything goes before you set it in place. Here I'm adding the cleanup crew. These are just some springtails. And I did add some dwarf white isopods at a later date. I'm just putting some moss in here. The majority of the moss has died. There's still a few spots where it's kind of clinging on, but for the most part, it's gone. Then just giving it a good spray down. And a look after we completed it.